Hello. Wow. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello, hello, Reba. All right. Well, I don't know what the problem was. I really don't. This thing, I just set it right up and it was ready to go. I don't know what the problem was. So we'll try next week again. And the Zoom is easy, but nobody wants to get on that. So we'll see what happens here. We'll stay on here for a few minutes. Yeah, Zoom was really easy. I mean, I'll keep trying this. But I think it's just going to be me and you now since technically I'm 45 minutes late getting started. I need sunglasses with this camera light. I want to see somebody else get on here. See where my good buddy Hinkle is. Yeah. Got another Chinese girlfriend trying to hit me up on my cell phone. My hair's crazy. This little thing going on, Rhea. I need a little trim, baby. Well, I'm gonna set this going. I'm gonna get this thing going anyway. That way, if people want to watch it later, they can watch it later. So, first topics of discussion. I don't think that girl joined, did she? Jade down. She did not get in. I don't think she's going to either. All right, so we officially have 119 players in the league this year. Yes, that is a record. And our purse $100 throughout the year. Those of you that don't have Amazon, the Chargers are up nothing heading into the second quarter, or getting ready to start the second quarter with a extra point coming. 14 minutes and 57 seconds left to go in the second quarter. So our purse, our 2022 purse is $5,600. For some of y'all that have been with us for a bit, I've changed the weekly payout. So pretty much, I mean, if you can get a third place in 18 weeks, if you can get one of them, you're almost getting your money back. So that's pretty cool. But this year, every week, first place will get paid $90, second place $60, and third place $35. So that is also a record, highest ever payouts. At the end of the regular season, only difference from last year, whoever comes in 14th place gets $50, $5 increments all the way up to second place gets 110. This year I added a little extra for first place. First place will get $130. And then for the playoffs, your AFC and NFC championship game losers will get $100 each. The Super Bowl loser will get $300, and the Super Bowl winner will get $600 this year. So record payouts for everybody in all aspects. So they say I'm glitching. So there you go. That's our biggest payouts ever of all year. I would definitely recommend getting on the 12-ounce Brothers and Sisters CBSSports.com website. I will say it again, and we'll keep saying it. Those of you who are not doing that and who are only using the app, you're making a big mistake, because you're going to ask me questions that are in there, and it's going to piss me off when I get those questions, or you're going to miss something that was posted on the message board. You can go into your settings, and you can, let's see, where is that? Under options, you can make an account email, and pretty much anything that goes to the message board will come to your email. So that way you don't have to check your message board every day. But guys, I'm going to be making announcements almost every day, something or another. And if you miss it, you're going to miss it. And if you end up screwing up something, like I've said 100 times, that's your problem. So I'm hoping that people heed my advice and start paying more attention to the CBSSports.com website and the 12-ounce Brothers website. Due to technical difficulties, was not able to get people on YouTube, and I doubt we're going to get any now, but was hoping to introduce 12-ounce new players, but that ain't going to happen. So other than that, like I said, this is going to be quick and painless. I think I've figured this out now, so next week's will not be such a pain in the friggin' balls. God, it was such a pain in the ass. I don't know what YouTube was doing. I really don't. But we'll get it figured out. I think next week we will have a much better lead up, and hopefully it'll be a much better presentation. Third down for Kansas City. They seem to have hit a brick wall with this Chargers defense. And if anybody was on the impromptu call with the Commish last week, he did say that his Chargers might be a Super Bowl pick for him. Kansas City's on about the 39-yard line, third down, and didn't say. Mahomes going for a big one. He's going to penalty flag there. That'll be offensive or defensive pass interference. They're going to have about a first and goal or a first down on about the 15 on Chargers 15-yard line. Real quick, we'll talk about last week's picks. Some interesting games, first week of the season. That's it was first game of the year. It's hard to really know what's going to happen. I think the offenses were way behind the defenses. I was really thinking my Cowboys sucked ass. Yes, I know. All you Who Days out there. We're going to see what happens this weekend, though. Looking at some of these scores, the Rams, the Buffalo Bills are probably a Super Bowl contender as well. And that's going to be, it's going to be hard to keep them out of the Super Bowl this year. I don't think anybody's going to come out and surprise anybody like Who Day did last year. Baltimore, I don't know. That wasn't a very good team they were playing against. Cleveland, I don't know. Who knows? Can they win about 5 or 6, 7 games, or come out of what's Watson's suspension? 6 games, 8 games? Yeah, we'll see. Indianapolis and Houston. Indianapolis. That's like the poor. They're like the I don't know the Hamptons version of the Cincinnati Bengals. That team is Hamptons, and they actually go out and buy players and get good players, and they still suck. Washington over Jacksonville, expected. New England and Miami. That was not sure anybody thought New England would lay the big egg they did. New Orleans and Atlanta. New Orleans and Atlanta, those are two teams that it doesn't matter. And I'm glad they played the first game of the year because I still missed it. Or actually, I did. I think I took it. I had Atlanta. I did get Atlanta on it. Yes, I got Atlanta. But I usually miss. Anytime I pick Atlanta, they don't cover. Anytime I pick New Orleans, they don't cover. Philadelphia and Detroit. I like Detroit. I think Detroit's going to be a good team. We're going to play some tight games. Cincinnati and Pittsburgh. Well, guys, what can you say? Y'all, Roethlisberger was y'all's master forever, and now you're in the Trubisky era, and it looks like it's going to be the same stuff. Free play for Kansas City, and then we got San Francisco kind of laid an egg against Chicago. Green Bay laid an egg against Minnesota, but Minnesota always plays them tough. Arizona, don't know what to think about them. Expected them to play better against Kansas City. Las Vegas and the Chargers. You already heard my Chargers comments. The Giants over Tennessee, another surprise. Tampa Bay over Dallas. Dallas, the only team in the NFL, did not score a touchdown last week. Wow. And Dak is hurt. And my goodness. Oh my goodness. Seattle over Denver. Man, that sucked. So, all right. So now this week two's picks. The Commish has Kansas City in this game. Kansas City just went in for a touchdown, so it's 10-7, 11 minutes and 38 seconds to go in the first half, in the second quarter. Let's go with, let's go down the list real quick. Anybody wants to post any kind of injuries or they've heard? That would be cool. I haven't had a chance to pay much attention to it. The Giants favored over Carolina. When's the last time the New York Giants were favored? Very strange, but I probably like them. Here we go again. Indianapolis on the road at Jacksonville. I don't know. Does Jacksonville got anything? They finally got rid of Urban Meyer. Can they actually play a little bit? Miami on the road against Baltimore. Is Miami trying to act like they want to be a contender? They go into Baltimore and win that game. That's going to be very interesting. Pittsburgh plus 1.5 at home against New England. That sounds like a sucker bet to me. Pittsburgh's got a defense that's going to keep them in the game. And Trubisky's got to get more comfortable playing quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers, doesn't he? We'll see. Cleveland and the New York Jets. Here we go. Cleveland trying to play, they want to play 500 ball until Watson gets back. I think they can win. They definitely win this game. Probably cover too. Tampa Bay, New Orleans. New Orleans giving 2.5 at home. I just do not think this is Drew Brees is not walking through that door. So I think I like Tampa in that game. Detroit -2.5 home at Washington. When or Jerry Quillen? When has Detroit ever been a favorite? When's the last time they were a favorite? When? So yeah, I don't know. I think they'll cover. I think they'll do it. LA Rams -10.5 over Atlanta. I think the Rams are going to make it. I think they're going to. Yes, I think they will hammer Atlanta. Seattle giving up, or San Francisco -9.5. Seattle on the road. Man, Seattle kind of looked good. Now, are they going to be a home team wonder and get on the road and gag themselves? I think San Francisco's got some problems. Did they shoot their wad and give it to the one quarterback instead of letting Garoppolo do it? We need Garoppolo to go to Dallas. Las Vegas -5.5 at home against Arizona. Very interesting game there. Will the real Arizona please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up. I don't know. We'll see. I think Vegas will be tough at home. Dallas giving +7.5 against Cincinnati. That's another sucker bet. Yes, I think they're putting way too much emphasis on Dak. I think Dak is a very normal quarterback. You know, if Jerry Jones didn't just bet the farm that he was a franchise, you know, I think he'd be a second string quarterback somewhere probably. I like their backup quarterback. Their defense played well against a very good offense. Cincinnati's got issues. I would be very shocked if I would take Dallas. I do actually have a bet with a 12-ounce brother, Jeff Hinkle, for a case of beer. We made the bet last year, but I'm not, you know, he would never give points anyway, but I'm not asking for him. I think we're going to beat him straight up. Denver -9.5 against Houston. All right, I think Russell Wilson is going to get that turned around. They probably should have won the other night. So Green Bay -9.5 in Chicago. Hey, Aaron Rodgers, what's it like when they trade away your favorite receiver? I think -9.5 is a lot of points. I don't know. We'll see. Buffalo -9.5 against Tennessee. I would take that. I think that's a good bet. Then Philadelphia -1.5 against Minnesota. That's another one. You just don't know. I kind of like Minnesota. Like the thoughts of Minnesota there. I don't know. All right. Well, guys, 18 minutes so far. Going to do this. Try to do this again next week. Hopefully, we can do it better. I think I got it figured out now. So. But this video will be live, or will be on the 12-ounce Commish's page, where if you want to watch this, it's probably not a whole lot, really. Kind of just screwed up the whole thing, but we'll try it again next week, and hopefully we'll have more participation, and we'll take it from there. All right, guys. Enjoy your 12 ounces tonight or this weekend. UK football on Saturday, big-time football on Sunday. And enjoy your weekend. Stay safe. Welcome to the 12-ounce brothers and sisters.